kind of a campus love story.
I have an idea. We should set out or
I'm the girlfriend. Filmmaking is not easy, but if you have the passion, you're going to make it.
This is going to be the best date ever.
I'm so excited.
My name is Mercy Kimeto, and I was the director in a short film called The Affair.
I DOP'd for them. I also helped in directing the show and editing. So it was majorly an overall contribution, but it was the direction that I was taking was more of engaging with them in a training level.
I was the production manager, and I also played Andrew's girlfriend.
I am Ivy Wakiru. I was the producer of The Affair.
I almost worked all over because I was working with a bunch of new people that I had not worked with before, and most of them were green in production.
The Affair, it's a funny story.
Kind of a campus love story about two girls who are friends, and then they realize that they are dating the same boyfriend. Till one day they have a like a picnic, and then one of the other girls is just suddenly there, and then wow, that's my man with another girl. Yeah.
First, we shown how he's intimate with this girl. How we all see how they're in love and all. Then there are these two girls who are conversing about their boyfriends, and they get to know that their boyfriends have so much in common, only to find out that these two different boys that they think they have in common, it's the same guy. Wait, that's Drew. It's a love story, really. It's probably it's happened to one or two or three girls out there, ladies out there.
I'm not one of the two girlfriends who are talking. I'm the girlfriend who was maybe the main girlfriend.
We just want to tell the world, so this is out here, it happens, so you'd better know it happens. Yeah.
I think in screening a film is very important. First, you get to get other people's opinion of your film. Let's say you invite other filmmakers to come and watch your film. They'll be like, oh, this is good, you should improve on this or that. You can correct your mistakes and become a better filmmaker.
Screening is very important because, for one, you never know who's watching. Your future producer could be watching, your future employer could be watching, your future your future business partner in terms of film could be watching. So when you screen your film, I think you should screen your film as many times as possible.
For you to make a film, you're definitely making it to screen it. So that one is the first thing. And then the other thing, you're going to get so many people critique your film, and there you're going to know what you did good and what you did bad about when you did your film. So you get to have so many opinions from people.
Because as you screen your film, the chances of you meeting the right people are higher than having people look for you, search for you as a filmmaker. But when you screen your film, chances are that someone is going to follow you as you walk out and ask you some few questions, especially if they're impressed with your work. So I'd encourage people to continue putting out work, screening works, because people who come for screenings are the people who matter in the film industry. Because you might have a film that you put online every now and then, you put it on YouTube, you put it on Facebook, everywhere, you share it everywhere. But those 90% of the people who are in your Facebook profile or some of your friends are not really interested in film. But when you go for screening, all those people who are in that screening have been brought together by one goal, one aspect of filmmaking. So the people who are in the screening are the people who matter.
I think filmmaking in Kenya is actually growing. It's a really good industry, especially like let's say the documentaries. That's really what I've worked with.
A Kenyan story, it's basically a story that has Kenyan culture. Culture doesn't necessarily mean what we used to do back in the days or how Kikuyus do things, like tribal things, because I think people see like we should be telling stories in a traditional kind of way. But I mean, I've not experienced probably, let's say, circumcision or, you know, like FGM. And people, I hope people don't expect me, I'm sorry if I'm a bit off, yeah. People expect us to tell such stories, but I've not experienced that. And you don't expect me to tell a story that I have no idea of. I think a Kenyan story is something I've experienced, something we all know about. If we talk about M-Pesa or M-Shwari, yeah, like how we borrow money from Safaricom or stuff like that. That's something we are relating with. Like everyone will know, like, yeah, I do that. I always copper and I end up not paying, then something happens to me. Or how Kanjo chase hawkers away. That's a Kenyan story. That happens in Kenya, and it's a current story to tell. Yeah.
I think a Kenyan story is a story that is told by a Kenyan for Kenyans, but we should not limit it for Kenyans. Other people can watch it, but it's definitely a story told by Kenyans. Of course in Kenya, and mostly for Kenyans. Yeah.
Can you tell me about
Last weekend, he took me to this romantic restaurant, set out candlelights and a bottle of wine, and the food was amazing. Oh God, I love that food.
I can't envy you though.
Why?
And this is the best thing that ever happened to me. After some week, last week, we spent the whole weekend.
A mentor is someone who is probably your friend, older than you, who guides you in your career path or your life.
A mentor, I'd say a mentor is someone you learn from. The age does not matter. The level of experience does not matter. A mentor is someone you learn from, someone you pick different aspects of life from. You can pick skills, you can pick behavioral traits, yeah, such things.
I think it's diverse because it can be career-wise or it can be socially, I guess, or life experiences. Yeah, it's just someone who teaches you and shows you this is right and this is wrong, but you can take your own path. Just advice, not exactly you have to do this, you know, in this way. Yeah,
in the filmmaking industry, I think I've learned from every person I've worked with. At least I've learned something from them.
I wouldn't say I really have a mentor. I have people I look up to. I don't have someone who's there with me, especially in the film industry. I don't have someone who's there who teaches me, yeah, you should do this. This can work out for you in this industry. No, not really.
The people who I live with are not into film, so I don't have someone close to me who knows about film or is a filmmaker. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's important because, I mean, you definitely take up a mentor who has had experience in whatever career line you've taken. And you having a mentor, you're gonna know, so he did this way, he did something this way and it didn't work out for him, yeah, or for him or her. So it's like a learning lesson. So you're gonna know, I'm not gonna go that path because it's gonna lead me there. You know, if I know that, at least it's a shorter way of getting to the top or getting to wherever you're aiming for.
I don't really know so much about film because there are people who have been in the film industry for so many years and I've only been there for 3 years, and every time I get new experiences that I've not experienced in the last 2 years. Yeah, every time I learn something new. Okay, that's going to be from The Dark Knight. Yeah, like when the Joker says, there's this scene where the Joker meets like the business people from like Gotham. and then like, you know, this bad business people, and then yeah, he's like trying to offer like a deal to them, like, and then he comes and then he removes a pencil and he's like, wanna see this? I wanna show you a magic trick. And then he works the pencil on like the table, alafu there's this guy who's standing over there and he's just like, he just like shakes his head and then like just bangs his head on the table and the pencil just comes through the other side, like, see, the pencil disappeared. That's a magic trick. Yeah, that's my favorite line. I don't think the government is present in like filmmaking as much. Well, okay, some have tried. Let's say some political figures have tried. Let's see Machakos. They held a Machakos Film Festival last year. That was actually good. That is like a platform that, you know, many filmmakers like, wow, you can actually relate, like, damn, kumbe kuna kwangana industry ya film Kenya, like, because of those platforms. But then the government as a whole, I mean, there was a time we had like those like 300 million set aside for like filmmakers. I don't know, we don't see where it went to because we still see shitty work, and you hear actors aren't paid well and everything. Oh, and locations, like, you have to pay a shitload of money for like locations. That's, I mean, if like the government wanted to support us as filmmakers, like working on like a budgetless film, and then you don't have the money to like pay for the location or a street or whatever. So yeah, and then I also think that the government should like levy like a lot of taxes on foreign filmmakers who come and make films in Kenya.
Professionally, I'd say 5 years, but Juakali had some 2 years of struggling, kushikashika reflector, such things, learning 2 years before. So I'd say since I left high school, I've been in production, learning from people. I left high school around almost 8-9 years ago. So I've been in that, but professionally I'd say 5 years.
Professionally, let's say 2 years.
I've been paid, yeah. I'd say film has returned the favor. I've done a lot of pro bono work. Out of the 5 years, I think probably more than half is pro bono. The rest is at least some little tunes, and then now I guess we're getting to a level where...
Well, yeah, honestly, it's luck. That's all I can say. True. Because, yeah, my first paying gig was luck. The other one, I was working on a contract. And, yeah, and then I've also worked for free. It's actually, yeah, to improve my skills and everything. And, yeah.
Film really does pay. It does, yeah.
If you do good work, by the way, like, you get, like, other people will actually identify your work and be like, wow, have you seen that? Like, you know that kizuri chajiuza, kibaya chajitemeza kind of thing, yeah. So if you like decide to work in film, just put your all in it, like, because sometimes you see on TV, like, most of the work produced is just a little bit, I don't know, not done, like, you know, very well. So, but if you put your all in it, you actually get to sell your work, I think.
Drew is this guy.
Tell me about it.
Last weekend, he took me to this romantic restaurant. Set out candlelights and a bottle of wine, and the food was amazing. Oh God, I love that food.
I can't envy you though.
Why?
And it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah?
After some week, last week, we spent the whole weekend together, and guess what? Oh, he cooked.
He cooked for you.
Like the first guy.
So sweet.
He's so awesome.
Hey, our boy is just awesome. What does he do?
He's a web designer.
Also Andy.
Where does he work?
ABM.
Yeah. Which branch? Don't say Riverwood, don't say. Riverwood, because that's where Andy works. Yeah.
They probably work together there, yeah?
I think that's true.
I have an idea. We should set out
Awesome. And we should call them right now.
Okay, yeah, sure. This is going to be the best date ever.
I'm so
Okay.
excited right now.
Okay, fine. His line busy. Anytime again.
I think I should try his other number.
He's still line busy. Wait. That's Drew.
That's
Oh, you. No.
Film is like, it's the best industry because I don't know, don't do something you like regret like in future. So if you want to do film, if it makes you like, makes your heart beat so much, like you can't sleep at night because you want to do film, just go for it. Don't worry about jobs will come.
Passion in film is the most important thing, because most of the people fall to be passionate. You'll do a lot of pro bono work, but the most important thing is remaining focused.
Don't wait for money to come so that you can do your film. Just do your film with what you have. Film is awesome. Film is big.
Madam, you're truly concerned about your fellow student.
I don't understand. You are fighting for a child who is not your own. She's only challenged. She has a condition called psychokinesis. Fonono. What is she about?
Nimehappen hapa Mr. Big kwa mapema.
OMG! Wase!
Bana!
Uko ni polisi?
Wase! Alakoi maponyetu, penny!
Who is this award?
She is a devil, she's in Illuminati, and she's also making us.
Praise Jesus!